No wonder they call him Iron Mike. Mike Tyson, a legendary heavyweight, an undisputed champion, a man whose name became a summary for fear in the ring. But few ever ask the real question. Why was it almost impossible to knock him out? Let's break down exactly what made Tyson a machine, one that could absorb brutal punches and stay standing. His first secret? The neck. At just 13 years old, Tyson started training under Cus D'Amato. Special focus was put on his neck. He practiced a brutal exercise known as the neck bridge, laying on his head and rocking back and forth, using only his body weight. According to his trainers, he did up to 500 reps a day. By the time he was 20, his neck measured nearly 50 centimeters in thickness. It was living armor. That kind of neck worked like a shock absorber. Punches didn't rattle his brain, they were softened by muscle. But that's not all. Tyson had a naturally powerful, compact build. A short neck, massive traps, a rock-solid torso, and a low center of gravity. All of this made him almost impossible to knock off balance. Even when opponents landed, it was hard to break his footing. In the ring, Mike Tyson used the peekaboo style, developed by his legendary trainer Cus D'Amato. It was all about constant head movement, ducking, weaving, shifting angles, hands up by the chin, head in motion. The result? Most punches either missed or grazed him with no impact. Tyson once said, "I make them miss, so I can make them pay." And most importantly, what truly made Tyson who he was, his mentality. He wasn't afraid of punches. He never backed down. He walked forward. Tyson once said, "I don't just punch, I break people's will." It wasn't just fighting, it was an assault. And if you're not afraid to fall, you're much harder to knock down. But to be fair, he did get knocked out. His first TKO came in 1990 from Buster Douglas, then in 2002 from Lennox Lewis, later by Danny Williams. But keep this in mind, all of that happened to an aging Tyson. In his prime, from 1985 to 1990, Mike Tyson was never seriously rocked in a fight. He could take a punch like a Terminator. Tyson wasn't called Iron just because it sounded cool. He was the ultimate mix of genetics, insane discipline, and a predator's mindset. No one could stop him, except time. That was Iron Mike.